Hope everyone is having a wonderful morning. It is recommended that you go back to the crypto marketplace in order to get your cryptocurrency back on track. My name is Aiden, and I am here to serve as your host. Many, many thanks. The day of the week is now Wednesday. Now is the day that marks the halfway point of the week. In my opinion, the only thing that would be preferable to a payoff on Wednesday would be a dividend on Friday or possibly Taco Tuesday. My excitement will be through the roof on Tuesday, which is the opening night of baseball. Before a few weeks, due to the overwhelming amount of bloodiness, the Given was canceled. The 630 game is without a doubt my favorite, and I couldn't be more thrilled to rejoin the online community for it. One of the topics that will be discussed on this broadcast is parenting. Every single one of us here at XRP, Ripple, and the rest of us were successful because we were all able to appreciate the bigger picture. We will explore the current position of RLUSD and what the future holds for USDT, using the rate chart as a reference to help us understand the situation. I have something in store for you that you won't believe until you see it for yourself. Now that we have ascertained that, let us get down to business and immediately enter into a transaction using Bitcoin worth $102,022. During the course of the previous day, the value of a single Ethereum coin dropped by 1.4%, reaching a total of 3,103. Currently, it is seeing a decrease of 2.85%. The value of XRP has decreased by 4% in the previous 24 hours, bringing its total market value down to $3.06, despite the fact that its value has increased by 500% over the course of the past 90 days. I am going to proceed to scroll up at this point. To phrase it another way, that is equivalent to having 34720000000 individual parents. Who knows where we will go after this? We are climbing higher. It is as simple as pie. It is already known to you that Eva has made a forecast for either this week or the following week. Following the modest increase in XRP's value that occurred yesterday, we are eagerly anticipating what will occur this week and the following week. I believe that the most convincing positive argument at this moment is that the value of cryptocurrencies in the United States will skyrocket if President Trump makes a public statement that they will not be subject to taxes. In addition, I believe that to be the result, put this bull run into motion as soon as possible. A concise introduction of XRP is presented in this article. People are asking me, Rip, have you noticed that the bull run for XRP has ended? This is the question that everyone is asking me. Wouldn't you say that it has already expanded by approximately 600%? My response is as follows. I believe that XRP was nothing more than a gaming trap that was set up at a price point between $250 and $350. The appropriate starting point for the bull run in 2024 would have been 25 distinct options. I am of the opinion that the market has at long last spoken its opinion regarding the actual value of XRP and the appropriate price for it. Yes, there will be an increase in the first quarter of this year, and it is possible that it could even continue into the second quarter. The final and most dramatic descent from the peak follows immediately after. In the decade that followed the year 25, I believe that this was the reason why the price of XRP increased. It was simply attempting to catch up. Let's pretend that the plethora of changes that were made to the USD list for XRP were accompanied by a flood of false positives. FUD. These FUDs included attacks from Bitcoin maxis, statements from Ripple about their inability to conduct business in the United States, and statements from Ripple about their inability to be used as money, by institutions in the United States. It was necessary for Graham to stop using it because of the influence it was having on a large number of components that were tied to XRP. That, on the other hand, occurred a very long time ago, which is why I have always stated that Ondo and XRP are the two alternative cryptocurrencies that I hold the most of. The nicest thing that has ever happened is that BlackRock is now working closely with the two altcoins that are the largest in the world. That is without a doubt the case. Yesterday, I had intended to buy Ondo for 60 to 70 cents, but I ended up selling something else instead since I made a mistake. It is presently standing upright after being lifted to a certain degree. The previous day, it was being sold for approximately $13. The day before today, we could have purchased it for almost the same price. In addition, there is that one point, which is something in the neighborhood of $30. It costs $41 to purchase. As a result of the fact that the all-time high is going to be smoked, I am going to purchase Ando in huge amounts and evaluate whether or not we can get back into the lower 30s. It is my opinion that there is a possibility of making a profit from this situation, particularly through the collaboration, and that the entry of BlackRock is an unavoidable fact. A chart of XRP may be found here. As this green bar advances across the screen and we move below it, you should feel the shivers all over your body. At the moment, it has a low point on the spectrum that is somewhere between 289 and 288, and a high point that is somewhere around 293. It is necessary for this to remain within the final resistance area, which is known as our support area, which is around 282, due to the fact that we are currently experiencing a significant rising trend. Due to the fact that the 4-hour, 1-day, and 1-month charts all show a bullish trend, it is safe to say that Monday was the beginning of the trend. Sasha answered by saying, "Oh man, Trump wouldn't go through fools, and there's no way he put XRP into a Bitcoin strategic reserve." It is important to note that this is not what Trump actually stated. Rather, he made a veiled reference to the existence of a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Whenever they hear him talk, I believe they have been so